Technology is not evolving anymore. Technology is the evolution. Rightly said by Clive D'Souza. Now, I would like to ask Pranivesh sir what are his thoughts on this quote.
It is the same thing that we are using every day in day out, and it is revolving around us. It is not the evolution. You can.
Good evening to one and all present here. For the presentation phase of the Battle of Great Mind Season 2, an initiative by L&D Global Mumbai and Connect Talks. The Battle of Great Minds is a brainchild initiative by L&D Global Mumbai and Connect Talks. It is the second season which has the thought process of mentoring the youth millennials and bring out the best talent in the society. We have an amazing panel of mentors today with us. Pradeep, Priya Mishra ma'am, Avni Bhatnagar ma'am, and Sonu Bajaj sir. Now let us meet our inspiration. Pranivesh Shenoy, the chapter director of L&D Global Mumbai.
Thank you.
Starting off with today's presentation, we have the very talented Group A, the Brainiacs, who believe in moving towards a better tomorrow with the topic cyber security.
Hello, myself Megha, and I'll be talking about the introductory part of our presentation. We have chosen the topic cyber security, which is important and need to be discussed. We'll be telling you about its brief history and will also let you know about different tools of cyber security. If you spend more on coffee than on cyber security, you will be hacked. The statement was stated by Richard Blake at the RSC Conference 2002 during his keynote address to the security experts. He was pointing out to the fact that most of the companies spend more on coffee for the employees than they do on cyber security. Now we'll move on to the definition of cyber security. Cyber security is the protection of computer system and network from the theft to the damage to their hardware, software, or the data, or the misdirecting. The different types of risk are malware attacks, IT design, etc. The different types of threats are botnets, spyware, spoofing, spam, viruses, worms, etc. The different types of hackers are black hat hackers, white hat hackers, and grey hat hackers. It refers to the relationship between the hacker and the system they are hacking. Black hat hacker originated from the Western movies where the bad guys wore the black hats and the good guys wore the white hats. The black hat hackers are the hackers that will unauthorized to enter the computer system or the network for malicious reasons. On the other hand, white hat hackers will work within are deemed to be good guys and will work with an organization to help it. The grey hat hackers will hack it in the same way that the black hat hackers do, but do it to give the information to the intelligence agencies. Over to Rohan.
Okay, so I'll be explaining about the history. As there is always a mystery in the history. So mystery, the first mystery is French telegram. There was used to be a two tower, the operator and the receiver. So it used to take 5 days if operator send a message. It would take 5 days to reach the receiver end. So it was used to send the stock market and many more things. So stock market में एक दिन इनको आया कि एक शेयर ए बढ़ने वाला है और वो 4 दिन पहले एक विलेज में फैल गया. तो सबने उस शेयर पे पैसा लगा दिया और अराउंड फ्रेंच गवर्नमेंट को 2 साल ऐसे ही ठगा गया. तो जब पता चला तो कल्प्रिट्स को पकड़ा भी लेकिन कोई पनिश नहीं करता क्योंकि कुछ लॉ ही नहीं था. फिर आया मिलिट्री कोड ब्रेकिंग. तो मिलिट्री कोड ब्रेकिंग वर्ल्ड वॉर 1 और 2 में यूज हुआ थ्रू दी मूवमेंट ऑफ अपोनेंट्स की वो कहाँ जा रहे हैं उनकी मूवमेंट जानने के लिए. और आपको और अच्छे से जानना है तो राजी मूवी बनी जो और अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन की है. तो रैबिट वायरस एक एप्लीकेशन है जो आपके लैपटॉप और पीसी में डाउनलोड हो जाएगा और उसके सब एप्लीकेशन डाउनलोड होते जाएंगे और आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. आपका डेटा यूज हो जाएगा और आपका सिस्टम क्रैश हो जाएगा, आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. तो ये सब देखते हुए ईयर 1981 में साइबर क्राइम कमीशन आया जिसमें जो भी साइबर क्राइम करेगा उसे सजा मिलेगी. तो इसलिए 2003 में एफबीआई ने ऑपरेशन फाइबर स्ट्रिप शुरू किया जिसमें अराउंड 125 हैकर्स को पकड़ा था एफबीआई ने. फिर 15 साल बाद एक वानाक्राई रैंसमवेयर अटैक है जिसने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम पे अटैक किया था और अराउंड 2 लाख इंडिविजुअल इससे अफेक्ट हुए थे. और अटैक आपको जानना है तो आपको सेजल जी बताएंगे.
My name is Sejal and I am going to talk about 8 events that changed cybersecurity forever and also their impact. 1. The first computer virus. Creeper, the first computer virus was written by Bob Thomas, was a self-replicating program that used AppNet to infect DEC-PDP-10 computers, displaying the message, I am the creeper, catch me if you can. This led to the invention of the first antivirus called as the Reaper. Second, the largest insider attack. For over 30 years, Greg Chung of Boeing stole around 2 billion of the aerospace docs and gave it to China. Of around 2,225,000 sensitive material was recovered from his home. This was the largest insider attack and it was a threat to Boeing and also to the whole country. Third, the Snowden effect. Edward Snowden, a former employee of the Central Intelligence Agency, copied and leaked the sensitive data from the National Security Agency. This divided the nation on whether Snowden is a hero or not, and also people lost trust in the government. Fourth, the largest data breach. Yahoo reported a breach by 3 hackers that jeopardized the information of about 3 million people. Everything from their names and passwords was compromised. But Yahoo did not report this until 2016 and was fined for rupees 35 million. Also, the sales of Yahoo went down by 350 million. Fifth, the OPM data breach. The US personal management fell victim to an attack that stole around 4.3 million personal files of the current and the former government officials. This was the largest government data breach in the history of US. Sixth, the first ransomware. WannaCry, the first ransomware, infected all the computers using Microsoft data and and it, and it demanded ransom payments in the Bitcoin cryptocurrency. This was the first ransomware, and it infected around 230,000 computers in around 150 countries. Seven, the non-Petya virus. The non-Petya virus infected among 12,500 computers. The data was wiped from firms, from banks, from airports, from the social media accounts of the government officials. Eight, the social media profile data. In October 2019, some cyber experts found that a store of data was easily accessible to the people from some unsecured source. This event led to the data leak of around 1.3 million people. The data leak included Facebook profiles, LinkedIn profiles, emails, and and passwords. In the end, I would like to say that be careful what you put online and make sure that your data is secure. Over to my teammate Ria.
So I'll be explaining the types of cybersecurity. First one being the critical infrastructure. It describes physical and cyber systems and assets that are so vital that the incapacity or destruction would have debilitating impact. Second one being the network security. It ensures that internal networks are secured by protecting the infrastructure and inhibiting access to it. Third one, cloud security. It is a software-based security tool that protects and monitors the data in our cloud resources. Fourth one being the IoT, that means Internet of Things security. It is safeguarding connected devices and networks in IoT. IoT involves adding internet connectivity to a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines. Fifth and the last one being the application security. It uses software and hardware methods to tackle external threats that can arise in the development stage of an application. Over to my teammate Adith.
So now we have heard about the problems and the history of cybersecurity, but let us look at the solutions that we can use to tackle cybersecurity. The first and the foremost solution is security softwares. Now, there are a lot of security softwares like antiviruses, encryption software, firewall softwares that we can use. For example, Kaspersky and Ischem, which are very cheap and can be used at the basic level. Second is an encryption software. An encryption software is something that encrypts your data using cryptography, and it provides a basic level security to your systems and can be used for a variety of things. The third part is penetration testing. What is the penetration testing? Is the ethical hacking process, and it is used in automated software applications and can be used to perform if a software is hackable or not, which is used by major companies to test if the software is hackable or not. The first and the most complicated one is MDR and PKI. Now, MDR is known as Managed Detection, Threat and Response. It's an advanced managed security service that provides threat intelligence, threat hunting, security monitoring, incident analysis, and incident response. And PKI is public key infrastructure. It's a framework of encryption and cybersecurity that protects communications between the server and the client by using two cryptographic tools. Now, the MDR in PKI is an advanced level of cryptography that is used by major companies to secure the data from data breaches. Now, in order to provide a summary to all these people, all the explanation, we would just like to say that never ever share your password with anyone, because sharing the password is the first step to losing control of everything that you have. The
Just
second
1
part,
minute left, guys.
cybersecurity is a very important part in the day-to-day life, and a lot of us try to neglect it, which may lose results in everywhere because threats are everywhere, right? From a normal email to an unused app can be used as a threat to encounter your PC. Awareness should be spread about cybersecurity, and we should use proper tools and services to prevent cybersecurity, because if we don't invest in pennies, we will lose out in millions. That's the basic thing that we can take away from this. That is, invest in pennies and save millions. And that's how we like to summarize this entire PPT. Thank you so much, and we hope that you learned something about cybersecurity from this. Thank you.
Hereby, we come to an end with the first presentation of the third genre, technology. I hope you all enjoyed it.
That was an amazing session. Thank you everyone for attending it and making it successful. See you guys in the next episode.